Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex. Now, this is actually episode 2 of the tapering program that the tapering leading up to my third powerlifting meet. Now, as you guys know, I'm trying to explain what a tapering is, how it works, and how it actually impacts the way your powerlifting journey goes going into your actual meet. Now, as you guys know, tapering week 1 going into the week 2, which would actually be the week or the week leading up to the actual meet. Now, giving you an example, there's actually 4 ways of basically doing your tapering. You got the progressive way, where you're taking steps upwards towards actually getting to your max, almost like you're doing a peaking program, but it's not actually a peaking program. So you're going upwards, where you're progressive, or you're going to be doing a step where you're just going, dropping one step down and basically going maybe halfway into your actual different weights leading up to your actual lifts or actual performance. Or you're going to be having the slow decay, where actually you're going to be gradually going slower as the weeks or the days come closer and closer to your actual meet. You'll be actually slowly losing or changing the weights that you'll be going. So you'll be starting anywhere from, say, 90% and going down to 40% being the days before your actual meet. Or you could be doing the fast decay, where you're actually be dropping by, say, 25% each and every time you're actually going to the gym and performing each of these moves. Now, for my example, myself, I'm actually doing a actual slow decay. So I'm actually going from, going up to my highest of reps, which would be close to my 1 rep max, and actually going slower leading up to the actual meet. So I'll actually be by tapering week 2, I'd pretty much be doing nothing close to what my max is. So I'm basically saving everything pretty much for my max, or for the meet. So actually, I'm going to show you guys what exactly I did today. This is going to be my squat session. Take a look at it, and I'll get back to you guys when it's finished.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 and week 1 of my tapering series, or my little mini series. Today is going to be covering the squats, or legs and core. What I started with was a bar alone, squatted above 12 reps. Again, you always want to make sure you're warm and ready before you do anything. And then I put 135 on the bar, did about 8 reps. Again, still working on making sure I'm warm. Then went up to about 225 for 5. Again, usually I consider those still warm-up reps. I made sure that I got my fast twitch fibers going, so that's why I was pretty much doing my reps pretty quickly for those early ones there. Then I went into about 315 here and went for about 3 reps. Again, not trying to have too much volume, as I was telling you guys, we're tapering, so we're trying to lower the volume, lower the amount of intensity, and lower the as many things as we possibly can, again leading up to the powerlifting meet. So after the 315 for 3, I went for 365 for 3. Again, as you guys see now, I put on the belt, and I'm really getting used to the whole belt now. Actually bringing up the belt, I actually considering, if you guys remember me on my peaking program, I was saying that the belt was too tight, but now I found it pretty loose doing it today. So I actually need to tighten that before doing my going for my powerlifting meet. So after doing the 365 for 3, I went up to doing 405 for 2 sets of 2, and managed to pull off the 2 sets of 2 just fine. As like I said, I'm actually gonna use 405 as my opener, just giving you guys an idea of what I'm gonna be doing for the meet. But I'm gonna use 405 as my opener for the meet, and then go on from there. But I did the 405 for 2, then I went into doing front squats as the accessories, and I did 135 for 8, as you see here. Then I went for 205 for 5, and then I finished off my front squats by doing 245 pounds for 4, and I did 2 sets of the 245. After that, I went into doing one-legged leg presses. Pretty much just works the core, and it works the quads for depending on the legs you're working on. And I started off with 45 on each side for 8 reps. Then I did 90 on each side for 8 reps, and then I did 135 on each side for about 6 reps. After that, I went into doing leg curls. That's how I finished off the day. And then I did 80 pounds for 12. I did 100 pounds after that for another 12 reps. And then I finished off by doing 120 pounds for 8 reps. And that's pretty much how I did my session today, guys.
Alright guys, so there you have it. That is basically the fast decay or exponential taper, which is actually where I'm at right now, where I'm actually having the highest, where I'm working out, and then by next week I'll be basically doing pretty much, you know, the easiest or nothing or no amount of weight leading up to the actual meet. As you guys know right now, I'm actually doing a slow cut, so this works out even more for me because I'm cutting. I'm not actually, you know, burning myself out, and I won't be hurting any or getting any possible injuries because I'm slowly cutting at the same time. And as you guys know, when it comes to actually getting to the meat, I'm actually going to be, you know, eating and fueling myself back up, so I won't really be feeling exactly how I would be feeling if I'm actually doing a cut. So, you know, it kind of works out for me the way I do my, you know, my programming and the way I set myself up for my meets. You guys can basically, of course, do it whatever way you want, but again, this is what's worked for me every time I've gone out for my meets, so I'm gonna keep on doing exactly what I'm doing. And again, hopefully everything works out. As you guys know, I'm about 9 to 10 days, I think about 8 to 9 now that I'm shooting this, and you know, everything is working as best as possibly can be for me, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to stick with me right into the actual meet. And if you guys don't know, this meet that's coming in the next 2 weeks is not the only one. I actually got another one on the end of April. So again, for me, April is going to be packed full of powerlifting goodness, and I hope that you guys are going to stick with me and share on this journey. So if you guys are liking this tapering program, make sure you hit that like button, because again, I'm hoping to drop at least some kind of knowledge on each of these videos, and I hope that you guys are going to stick with each of the videos. And again, hopefully, you know, this is what we're going to be doing leading up to, again, this powerlifting meet. So if you're liking it, make sure you like. If this is your first time checking out this channel, make sure you subscribe, because again, subscribing is one of the best ways. Knowledge or know when actually videos are coming out. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because the notification bell will actually ding you right in your app when the actual video is actually dropping. Make sure you share it with anybody that might be into powerlifting, bodybuilding, power building, all the above, because again, I'm making sure that the channel has all of those things included in it. And just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you share and suggest. And always remember, guys, at the end of the day, to flex them guns. Bullet.